Hello little ones, Appalonia the Storyteller here. This evening's story is going to be Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion. This is Little Red, and today she is going to be gobbled up by a lion. That's what he thinks. This is the lion. Well, that's what he thinks is going to happen today. One hot morning, Auntie Rosie woke up and she was covered in spots. There was only one thing for it. She phoned Little Red. Oh dear, said Little Red when she heard the news. I'll come right away. So she packed her basket, waved goodbye to her daddy and set off. You see her daddy there? It was a long way to Auntie Rosie's house. Little Red walked under the giraffes, over the sleepy crocodiles, and dashed past the chattering monkeys. Can you see the monkeys in the trees? There she is. She's going to her auntie's house. She then crept around the termite moles and under the leaping gazelles. Then she caught a lift on the elephant. Can you see her on the elephant just there? And she wiggled her way around the hippos and the warthogs. There's the hippos, there's the warthogs. And then she waved hello to the meerkats. See the meerkats down there? She's gone quite a long way. Then she sat down for a rest in the shade of a shady tree. And that's when the lion arrived. A very hungry lion. Can you see him? He looks mean. Oh, hello, purred the lion. Where are you going? To visit my auntie who is covered in spots, said Little Red. And in the meantime, it took for his tummy to rumble. The very hungry lion had cooked up a very naughty plan. This is his plan. A very clever plan. 1. Sneak off to Auntie Rosie's house. 2. Hide her in the cupboard. 3. Dress up as Auntie Rosie. 4. Wait a bit. 5. Jump up and eat Little Red. 6. Eat Auntie Rosie's for pudding. That's 6. Well done. You are a very clever lion. And he rushed off to put his plan into action. So do you remember he had 6 things that he wanted to plan? First, the very hungry lion plonked Auntie Rosie in a cupboard and locked the door. There's Auntie Rosie. She's trying to push her in the cupboard. Then he squeezed himself into one of her nighties and covered himself all over with spots. I don't think he really looks like Auntie Rosie, does he? Of course, when Little Red arrived, she realized straight away it wasn't Auntie Rosie sitting in the bed. She quickly looked around and spotted her auntie peeking through a gap in the cupboard. You can just about see her peeking through. There's her little eye. Then Little Red decided that she was going to teach this naughty lion a lesson. "Oh, Auntie," cried Little Red, "what tatty hair you have!" And before the very hungry lion could even lick his lips, Little Red had brushed and combed and twisted and braided until the lion had a lovely new look. There she is, braiding and brushing his hair. Look at him now, he looks really ridiculous. This had not been the lion's plan. So he opened his mouth wide. His mouth! Can you see it? "Blimey!" tutted Little Red. "What grubby, grotty teeth you have, Auntie. Look at those teeth. Got bits of bone in it, bits of trees, bits of earth. A very grotty mouth." And Little Red made the very hungry lion brush his teeth until it sparkled. Now, don't forget, she's done his hair. She's made him brush his teeth. "Oh, Auntie," sighed Little Red, "what an old nightie you are wearing." And before the very hungry lion knew it, Little Red had found him a much prettier frock to wear. Look at that frock. This had not been the lion's plan either. She's really messing with him, isn't she? "Stop!" yelled the lion. "I am a very hungry lion and my tummy is grumbly. I don't think he could take it much more." Little Red wagged her finger. "Well, trying to gobble up children and poor aunties is very naughty. If your tummy was rumbly, all you had to do was ask nicely for some food." She's telling him off now. The very hungry lion let Auntie Rosie out the cupboard and said sorry ever so politely. It's Auntie Rosie. Then the three of them munched through a basket of donuts together. But he had 5 of the donuts. Because don't forget, he's still very hungry and he hasn't eaten Little Red yet. Soon it was beginning to get dark. So the lion walked all the way back with Little Red on his very best behaviour, and he promised never, ever to eat another auntie or any children. But he might be tempted to eat Daddy. No, bad kitty. He made a promise. He's trying his best not to be one. And they make their way home. Auntie, Little Red, Hungry Lion, and Daddy. And that is the end of that story. It's a little bit like Little Red Riding Hood, isn't it? But I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again very soon. Good night from Appalonia. Sweet dreams.